Hi guys, and I'm here with activist. I'm here with Mrs. Human rights abuse is a contemporary issue in our society today.
So today we'll be having our esteemed activists who will be speaking on their views and opinions on human rights abuse.
We are your interviewers today. My name is Fashoita Ilua Daniel.
And my name is Agbola Fayemi Oyindamola.
I'm here with our new activist who's doing business. Her name is Activist KSB, and she's here to talk to us about
human rights abuse and advocacy for it.
So, what can you tell us about human rights abuse?
Human rights abuse refers to the action that violates the basic rights and freedoms to which human beings are entitled to. Supporting governments that are known for systematic entities or which is suppressive, including suppressive freedom of speech and association.
We're introducing one of our activist Amara.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, you've heard about human rights abuse.
Yeah.
So could you shed more light on the examples of human rights abuse?
Okay, from my perspective, we have different types of human rights, or different rights that humans are entitled to. So, for example, we have right to life, right to dignity of human person, right to freedom of movement, right to ownership of property, right to fair hearing. Thank you. So, right to life, for example, every human being is entitled to life, and right to life can be restricted, or in some certain cases, such as conviction or when someone is found guilty in the courts of law. So the person's right to life can be restricted. And right to freedom of movement can be restricted in some certain cases too. In, for example, war, genocide, and states of emergencies.
An example of war, for example, are you telling me that I have right to life as a person, but I cannot move because there is war in my country?
Yes, because most of the time there is a curfew that the state or the government puts in place, and that curfew is within a stipulated time or within a particular range. So that time, it's like the state does that to protect the citizens from harm. So yes. So we have rights to freedom of property. Right to freedom of property is every human has the right to own his or her property. They have the right to express themselves.
Thank you for that short explanation of what examples of human rights are.
Yeah.
So we'll be moving on to our next activist for the day.
Hi.
And I'm here with our activist, Eri Olua Ajayi, and he's talking about
case studies of human rights violations.
Okay.
I'll be talking about situations that have to do with violations of human rights across the world. So one, child slavery in LRA, the Lord Resistance Army, they kidnap children and they put them to join the army to fight for them, and girls to turn them to sexual slaves. Okay, the first sterilization of women public area. The underage people in Australia will be taken for sterilization of their private region against their will. Then they were forced to have vaginal examination in Afghanistan.
Thank you for your thoughts. God bless.
So today we're welcoming our activist Favour Adebeshin, who is going to be talking on the different scenarios on human rights abuse. So please, could you shed more light on the topic, scenarios of human rights abuse?
So basically, there are two scenarios of human rights abuse, which are one, the World War I which took place in the year 1914 to 1918, the pre-independence of our country, Nigeria. So, in the World War I, which took place in the year 1914 to 1918, there was discrimination, there was chemical weapons, they made use of chemical weapons, there was discrimination, violation of freedom of movement and speech. And the second one is the pre-independence of our great country, Nigeria, where we have human trafficking, discrimination, torture, forced labor, child labor. I'm going to talk about the human trafficking part. The human trafficking part is where the masses are being forced for forced labor, sexual exploitation, and organ harvesting. Then the forced labor, our masses then were forced to work against their will and they were paid nothing. And when they were paid, they were paid just like
little pennies.
And they were being tortured again. They were tortured for a lot of things. They made them workers on the farmland. They imported them to other countries to work as slaves. Everything they were maltreated. They were treated as rags, as slaves. Mouth were padlocked.
That's a violation of human rights.
Yeah.
I'm here with activist Favor, and she's here to talk to us about
advocating for human rights. That's number one. You have raising awareness. That's sharing information to others by organizing campaigns. You have supporting the grassroots movement by engaging in protests, rallies. We have number three, engage dialogues with governments against human rights abuse. We also have supporting victims and survivors, social service, psychology help, and using of international mechanisms, that's seeking readiness to justice.
Thank you very much, activist Favor.
So, going on, we're moving on to our next activist, who is going to be talking on the psychological impact on individuals and communities on human rights abuse. Hi. So today, you're going to be talking on the psychological impact on individuals and communities on human rights abuse.
Okay. So, human rights abuse may have profound psychological impacts on individuals and communities, and they tend to be prolonged because of their trauma and distress. So, there are some psychological impacts, and they include one, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. PTSD is caused by individuals who have experienced human rights abuse, and they are torture, sexual abuse, and war. So there are symptoms of PTSD, and they are emotional numbing, flashbacks, nightmares, and stress. 2. Depression and anxiety. Human rights abuse survivors often experience symptoms of depression and anxiety as a result of the trauma they have endured. So they have feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, and even fearfulness because it's common among individuals who have experienced human rights violations and others.
Thank you, activist Sweeney.
So today we are going to interview a worldwide entertainer called Mali about his views on human rights. Please, can you tell us about your views on human rights?
Well, human rights abuse basically is when you infringe on the rights of people in the society, and I feel it's very wrong because I believe that as individuals, regardless of class, status, when our money, you should have certain rights and privileges. And once it is being infringed upon, it also like kind of brings a certain form of anarchy in the society. As the people that have been felt cheated might want to like try to find their way around it to make sure that they get back their rights, and most of the times they might not go through the legal process, which causes the anarchy.
Thank you very much.
So on today's show, we're going to be interviewing Ronke, who is going to tell us her views and opinion on human rights abuse.
So I think that human rights abuse is a very terrible crime, and it should never be tolerated in this country because it has scarred a lot of lives. I mean, human rights abuse comprises of violating the right to move, violating the right to life, I mean, violating somebody's right to life is such a terrible crime on its own. It basically encompasses as murder, and human life is sacred. In essence, human rights abuse is bad because we're humans and we're supposed to treat each other with love and respect. And it's such a terrible thing to do if we do not do that. And I think it's very important for human rights abuse to be abolished. To be abolished. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, we've come to the end of our interactive sessions with the various activists. I've been Fashion Ayolua Daniel.
And I've been Agbala Fayemi Oyindamola.
And this has been our talk on human rights. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. I'm here with Mrs. Hi guys. I'm here with activist TSC, and what are you going to talk about?
Human rights.
Yeah, that's how you see it now. Hi guys. I'm here with Hi guys. I'm here with activist TSC, and we're talking about
Human rights abuse, and advocating for human rights abuse refers to the action that violates the basic rights and freedom of
Hi guys, I'm back again. No, God.